Yes, student. The next topic is importance of pH in our everyday life or day-to-day life. Student, the rainy season started, okay, and the parents and the teachers are advised you not to expose yourself in the beginning of the rainy season. What is the reason behind it? Or if we expose ourselves in the beginning of rainy season, we find irritation in our skins, irritation in our eyes, okay, nose, etc. What is the reason of it? The reason of it is what? pH of rainwater. Actually, the rainwater is having pH 5.6, okay, or lower to 8. Lower to 8. Now, what is the reason of it? The reason is the gases present in the atmosphere like carbon dioxide gas, nitrogen dioxide gas, and sulfur dioxide gas. When these gases mix with water, they form acid, and the pH of this acid, if it is 5.6 or lesser than 5.6, then the water become acidic, which is called what? Acid rain. Okay? So you are familiar with that term, what? Acid rain. This type of rain consists what? Little from water, acid. Second one is pH of soil. Student, you know that we can grow different type of plants, crop in field. That is, the farmer can grow different type of plants. Sometimes you observe that some very specific plants can develop and grow in a specific area, not in all area. Like here, we are unable to produce, okay, that is form apple, oranges in our Madhya Pradesh area, but in Maharashtra area it is possible, isn't it? So what is the reason of it? The reason of it is what? pH of soil. That is, the soil also having acidic, basic or neutral in nature. So on the basis of detecting the pH of soil, the farmer are using the fertilizers or applying the particular crop in the particular area. Next one, pH in our digestive system. Student, breakfast, lunch or in dinner, we are having different type of foods. Okay, some of the foods are quite hard. Sometimes we eat food without properly chewing it. So when all these reaches to our stomach, now it becomes very difficult to degrade in very smaller particle. So how they get degraded? They get degraded by the dilute HCl produced by stomach. Produced by stomach. Getting? But sometimes this production of dilute HCl becomes fatal and causes stomachache when we are eating a hot food or a hot beverage like tea, coffee, okay? And very quickly when we are adding. So when it reaches to our stomach, it increases the pH, that is the concentration of HCl. Also, sometimes the unnecessary release of HCl also causes problem, which appears in the form of stomachache. Sometimes you are taking excuse now. Today I am unable to go to school. Okay, the stomachache takes place. This is the reason of stomachache. pH change leads to tooth decay. Student, your parents, teachers and doctors often advise you that you must have to clean your teeth 2 times in a day. That is, after having dinner, we have to clean your teeth properly, or you have to brush your teeth properly with the help of toothpaste. Okay, and early in the morning, it is the very necessary one of the part of our daily routine that we must have to clean our teeth. What is the reason behind it? Actually, student, teeth have enamel. This is what? Outer layer. Outer layer. And this is made up of calcium phosphate. Calcium phosphate. Getting? Calcium phosphate is little basic in nature. Basic in nature. It is the hardest known substance in our body. Getting? Therefore, we can cut very, very hard substance using our teeth. Isn't it? Now, being it is basic in nature, so when we are having lunch or dinner, some food particles, okay, remains between the gap of our teeth. Getting? These food particles consist carbohydrate. Okay, carbohydrate, due to presence of bacteria, slowly convert into acid. That is, it becomes acidic in nature. Now, student, if the acid will react with base, then what will happen? The degradation will take place, and that is why the degradation of enamel, that is outer layer of teeth, takes place. Okay, which causes very severe pain in the mouth or teeth. Getting? So the tooth decay can be reduced, okay, if we will clean our teeth 2 times in a day, that is early in the morning and in the night after taking the dinner. Okay. pH change leads to tooth decay. Okay. This is about this one. What? Talking about enamel. Calcium phosphate. What is calcium phosphate? It is Ca3PO4 2 times. This is called what? Calcium phosphate. That is, enamel is made up of it. So it is very important thing, not only for study and important for exam purpose, but for your life purpose, your daily routine purpose, you must have to follow. Clean your mouth 2 times in a day. pH of milk. Okay. pH of milk, it is 6 pH. Okay. But you can observe the milkmen when they are bringing milk by taking it in a big can, they are adding little amount of baking soda. Little amount of baking soda. Okay, why they are adding little amount of baking soda? Now, what is baking soda? This is NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate, and this sodium bicarbonate is little basic in nature. Actually, student, the fresh milk has pH what? 6. But milkman took 4 to 5 hours during the distribution of milk, not door to door. So what? The bacteria is always present in the atmosphere and everywhere. The pH of fresh milk is already 6. When the bacteria will act with this natural milk, now its pH will gradually decrease. That is, the pH 6 will become 5, 4, etc. And thus, it can convert into lactic acid. The milk can convert into lactic acid, that is curd. During the distribution period of milk, that is 4 to 5 hours. It is not a short period of time, it is a long period of time. Okay, they are bringing in the milk from 10 km, 15 km out from the city. So, obviously, to distribute door to door, they took 4 to 5 hours. So, the pH, which was earlier already acidic, that is 6 pH, now will be lowered due to action of bacteria on the milk. So, to save it, okay, by converting into what? Curd, milkmen added little amount of NaCO3. So what the NaCO3 does, it neutralizes the decrease in the pH and it remains maintain the pH of fresh milk 6. Okay. 6.1 pH of honeybee or red and white. Student, sometimes even in the school, some of the student experience, okay, the biting of honeybee, and sometimes at our home we are already experienced the ant, red and white. What happens? The place where they bite becomes red, it irritating, it gives highly pain, and it swallow up. Why? This is due to what? Release of methanoic acid. In chemistry, this is called, the reactions there, chemical is called what? Methanoic acid, or this is called formic acid. Because here, this is organic acid, already acidic in nature. So they inject methanoic acid or formic acid, and therefore it pain. How to relieve from the honeybee or red and white? We can use again what? Baking powder or baking soda solution on that place. Rub this one, okay, for 2 minutes. Now this is basic in nature and this is acidic in nature. Therefore it is getting what? Neutralized, and therefore the effect is also neutralized. Okay, student. So up to this part, the unit test will be taken. That is, this is the unit test portion. Okay, and therefore today I am giving you lot of notes regarding it. There are NCERT in-depth question, NCERT exercise questions, some conceptual questions also. Okay, so along with the images of all these things, I am giving you 8 pages notes, and you have to refer all these notes, write it in your notebook. Although I know your notebooks are deposited in the school, but this time you to write in any of the page. Okay, and when you will get, that is tomorrow 4th, you will get your notebook, then you can staple it or you can add it.